Welcome back to E2 Audio. Today on the channel, we were going to do an unboxing video, but apparently my camera decided to die right in the middle of that video. And so now I'm reshooting it all over again. And I didn't feel like boxing all this back up so you guys can see me just take it out of the box again. So we got everything here. And so as you can tell, I got a lot of stuff on the table. So what is this? And so these are different components. And so I'm very excited about this upcoming video series we're going to be doing because it's going to tie back into something we already did. And so that's those fake Chinese power packs video we did. And so I got a lot of feedback talking about, hey, what about the discrete units? Do you know anything about those? And really, I've never had any personal experience with those, but I decided, you know what, why don't I just build a set? And so then I thought, well, why not build a whole bunch of sets? So I brought enough stuff to actually do 100 pairs of these, or 100 total, I'm sorry. And so super excited about that because it's going to give us the ability to test these out and then do a video series on us building them together as well. And so we're going to do a couple things with that. There's another option on the market from Pyramid Audio, and I'll put a picture up here that's sold on eBay. And I think he sells them for about $70 a piece. And I don't know if he's free shipping or whatnot, but $70 for one power package to me is just crazy, especially when you get these fake Chinese ones for, $10 a pair, $10, $20 a pair. So, and we know that those work and they sound good. So I'm going to go ahead and test those Pyramid Audio ones. I'm going to see how they sound. I'm also going to see how many watts we're getting out. By now, I should have released that video on the fake Chinese power packs, looking at the sine waves on those and then rating them for the wattage. And if you remember on that video, I believe they rated at 53 watts. And so we were getting, I think 7 or 8% more power out of those power packs than what the stereo receiver was rated for. And so that's really good. So I want to see if those Pyramid Audio do as good as well. And so do they do more power? Do they do less power? Is it the same power? So we're going to check that out. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to build this together, and then we're going to compare it to those as well. We're going to see if they're doing just as good, better. Hopefully, we're going to get a lot more wattage out of them because these are going to be a much higher end power unit. And we have the ability with these, we're going to be able to do the bias as well and set that. And maybe by setting that a little bit high, we'll be able to get a little more wattage out of that 780. So I'm going to test them all in that exact same 780 so we can kind of rule out any variation from stereo to stereo. And then I think this will be a really awesome learning experience for us. So I'm really excited about that, guys. So let's talk about what we have on the table now. Okay. So as you can tell, I've got a lot of parts on here. So let's just kind of take a look at a few things. So I went ahead and got the PCB boards designed. And so I was trying to get as close to ATO Audio blue as I could, but this is the best I could do. So they're blue boards. They looked really awesome. They turned out really good. So these will be pretty sweet. I got 125 of these. So I actually have 25 extra. So I may just sell these by themselves as well for somebody who wants to do it themselves. I got some filter caps, but this is for another build. I think these are going in a Pioneer 850 or 950. I can't remember. And then I got this plate aluminum. And so this is what I'm going to be using to make the heat sinks out of. And so this is going to be really neat. And so we'll probably do a video and I'll show you guys of the CNC carving this out. So I made a program for the CNC. And so it's going to carve these out. So that way they're every single one of them exactly the same. And it's going to do the hole placement for me as well. I'll still have to tap the holes for the screws to go in, but I think that'll be a cool video. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see that process and learn about that as well. We also got some ceramic capacitors. We got some variable resistors, washers, diodes, film caps, a whole bunch of resistors. And then we got our power output transistors as well. And the cool thing about these is they're super robust, way, way, way overkill for what we're going to be using them at. And this power pack is not only going to be able to be used in the STK, in the SX780, this is going to be able to be used in a variety of units, lower rated and higher rated. And I've seen some as high as 75 to 90 watts per channel using this power pack. So this is going to have a big impact on a lot of people as an option. Not only that, but the only place that I found that actually sells these is from a guy in Canada. And he charges, I think, $145 or $150 for a pair. So my goal, and that's one of the reasons why I brought so many of these, we'll be able to offer this at a much cheaper alternative in the United States versus his. And so I don't have a permanent price on it. I kind of want to see what it's going to take to put it all together and get it working first. But I will be cheaper than that guy. If that's the last thing I do, it's going to be, I'll be cheaper than him, and it'll be a better alternative than us sending some dollars to Canada. We'll keep it in-house in the US of A. So I'm super excited about that. I'm really excited that we're going to do this process together. I think it's going to be a good learning experience for me and for you guys. So during this process, if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. If there's certain parts that I don't explain enough or you'd like to see over again, make sure to leave them down in the comments and let me know. Maybe we can go back, or make sure, tell me up front, and then I can spend some closer special attention to that to make sure we do it. Because ultimately, once I get these built, that's going to be the video that I link to help other people build these if I sell them in a kit or something else like that. But I'm super excited. I think these PCB boards look great. And so I'm glad you guys are with me on this journey. And it's because of you subscribers and the people who have been supporting this channel, either buying cases or buying stereos, that's afforded me the opportunity to do this. And so thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody's support. Please continue to keep watching. You know, right now the channel's growing. I'd really like to grow faster. We really need as many view hours as possible to get the channel monetized. And so right now, that's kind of my focus, is getting a good quality content out there to get monetized. So all this time that I've spent hasn't been for free so far. But regardless, I like doing this stuff. So I enjoy making this stuff. And I think you guys are able to see that I'm pretty passionate about it, especially making the cases and just restoring the units is just something fun to do. And I've really enjoyed getting to know the community and getting to know everyone out here watching the videos as well. So come along with me on this journey. Again, if you have questions or comments, leave them below. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.